Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the top stock and crypto setups going into next week. We're going to be covering our watch list today. We will be covering all of these names, scanning through these, looking for the best setups going into next week. We will be making our favorites list here, so we're just going to scan through these, and when I see something that I think looks good, what I am going to do is I'm going to put them in this favorites list right here. I will be sharing that with you guys over here inside of the Discord, like I do every single Friday. Under the watch list tab, you guys can see this was last week's right here. These were the last week's favorites. I will be sharing that over here in this tab so you guys can download it. The giveaway winner, the XRP was sent. We did a 1,000 XRP giveaway. You can see that was sent yesterday over here in the Discord. Congratulations to Ghostwriter2272. You guys can participate in these giveaways if you guys are a member over here inside the Discord. Again, 1,000 XRP. Congratulations to Ghostwriter there. Awesome to see. Markets closed today. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Hopefully you guys are finding something else to do throughout the day. I didn't even know the market was closed until we were on the stream last night. And yeah, here we are. So markets are closed. Crypto's still trading, but we'll just be going through the watch list here. And again, we'll just be picking out our favorites for next week. So the first one we're looking at here is HIMS. So HIMS has had a really nice move, guys. This thing is up massively from where we bought it. We bought this thing down here in March, down here at $14. If you guys are familiar with our trading strategy, what we look to do is we look to buy assets, okay, when this blue wave is down here, giving us green dots. So you can see that came right there in March. Okay, that came right there at $14. It's sitting at $35 here today. The last time we got these signals was back here in 2023. The asset was trading at $6. It ended up going all the way to 70. That was over a 1,000% move if you guys sold the exact top. Typically where we look to sell is these red dots right up here. Okay, the red dot here up above. So just like we want to buy down here below the white line, we want to sell when it's up here. So we're looking for assets that are given green dots. Okay, and the wave is down here. That's what we're doing here today. So HIMS, that did give another signal right there back at 25 bucks. That was 2 weeks ago. Again, now it's trading at 35. I wouldn't put HIMS on my favorites list. I do like it, right? I'm still holding the position. I think I'm up around, you guys could see I'm up around 132% on that position from where we entered. So I'm just holding that one, right? We don't want to chase stuff. We don't want to chase things that are already moving, right? Your opportunity to buy was down here at 14, and it was also, you could have bought this green dot last week if you wanted to average up right there at 25. We're not chasing this thing now, so that one's not going to be a favorite for next week. SMCI, I think, is something to definitely keep our eye on next week. This gave the signal right here at 23. We also got a signal right here at 30. So we bought in both places, and we ended up selling right up here around 50. This one wouldn't be on the favorites list, but it is very interesting to watch here as long as that holds on to 27. It had a really nice close last week, so you want to see that V-shaped recovery continuing next week, but up above 27. This one looks interesting. QUBT, again, signal came down here at 6. It went all the way up to 15. It is trying to bounce here at around $9. You could watch for the green dot, but again, it's just, we want to buy down here. We want to buy when things are very beaten up. That thing could continue on. That's a quantum computing play there. $9 looks like a very interesting level there. What's going on, Jeff? What's going on, Bobby? What's going on, Slow Train? What's going on, Rob? Inside of the chat. Hope you guys are having a great day. I got a wedding I'm going to this weekend. What are you guys doing over the weekend? You guys got any plans? Barbecuing? Oh, it's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I hope you guys have a great week. Hope you guys stay blessed out there, and have a great weekend. ENPH. So this one pulled back pretty nicely here. Again, signal came back here at 30 bucks, went all the way up there to 74. Nice pullback here. So again, not looking to buy this one up here. We want to buy assets down here. Okay, those are going to be our favorites. QBTS, again, another quantum computing play. This one, you would want to use a stop loss right there at 22. If you were playing that red dot, we got Bros. This one's up. Plug Power don't look that hot. Roblox looks good. Let's put that one on the favorites list. I like how that one's breaking out over the 9. So something else to pay attention to here on these names. Okay, the momentum always kicks in, guys, when we break out over this 9 EMA. So the 9 EMA is the orange line here on our chart. Okay, that's the 2-month moving average. So when we are down below that moving average, okay, we are stuck in a downtrend. And you can see Roblox Again, off of our last sell signal back here in September, that went from $140 all the way down to 40. Okay, if you didn't take profits up there, okay, you're probably not liking yourself right now, down 71%. Okay, anytime we get that extension off of the EMA like that, guys, we have to take profits on these red dots. Okay, the blue line is going to be the 4-year moving average. I actually just made a TikTok on this cheat sheet, but the mean, that is the 4-year moving average that we pay attention to here. So you could see how far price was off of that average. Okay, so that means we're up here, right? Things are really good. Things are awesome. Things are right. Things are just great. Okay, just like how it's hard to buy when things are bad, it's hard to sell when things are good, right? Because as humans, we get emotionally attached, right? And we just tend to think, oh, it's going to go up forever, right? But nothing goes up forever. Okay, eventually it comes back down, okay, into the mean. So again, whenever you see that extension off of the mean, right, the average, that blue line, you want to take profits, especially if you're getting red dots. Our strategy is very simple, guys. We buy the green dot down here and we sell the red dots up here. Okay, that's it. But again, anytime you see that extension off that blue line, you want to get out. You want to jump ship, okay? Because eventually it's going to come back down. But the fact that this thing is now breaking out over that 9 EMA there, that orange line, shows that the bulls are stepping back in. I like Roblox for next week. Hive, again, anything that's up here, we're just not interested in. We're just not interested up there. I'm going to actually move that one over to the red list. MTZ, so this is actually the inverse MSTR play here. This actually looks pretty interesting. I'm going to put that one on the favorites list. So this is like shorting MSTR, which is strategy, which is Michael Saylor's company. Okay, I got a feeling if Bitcoin cracks down, they're just going to blame the whole thing on Michael Saylor. I think that's what's going to happen. But if you want to short MSTR, right, if that breaks $100, it's going to be in big trouble. But you could short it by buying MSTZ. Okay, and this thing, again, breaking out over that level. This actually looks very interesting here above $6. Marvel, again, another chip stock here. Again, everyone's just super bullish on chips. You guys want to make money in the short term? Go buy chip stocks. But we are not short-term traders, right? Our opportunity to buy Marvel was right here in March and right down here in April of last year. You should have bought this one back here at $50. Okay, if you're still holding, you're up 800%. 700 or 800% off the bottom on this one. Okay, 600. I apologize. But again, anytime the wave's up here, right? Again, very exciting, very fun, right? You just go on Twitter and say you should take profits on MU, and they'll just come for your throat. They'll just rip you a new one, right? Because again, things are exciting up here. Just like how it's hard to buy down here when everything's bad, it's really hard to sell when things are good, right? And you take a look at some of these names like Marvel, these chip stocks, look how far off the moving averages they're trading, right? 74% off of the 4-year average. 74%. That's like going to Costco's and they got a sign outside saying everything's 75% more expensive. Come on in. And people are just rushing in, right? People are just running into the store. Okay, same thing with MU. Again, these are trading at massive premiums. Again, where'd the buy signal on MU come? Right there in April, $60. $60 is where we were buying MU. Yeah, we're not holding still, right? We sold like right here, okay, right off that red dot. Okay, again, it kept going. That's the name of the game. We can't get mad over that. Our goal here at Overkill Trading is to be consistent, okay? Trades like this don't happen. This is like a once-in-a-generation trade right here for you. So, again, if you bought and you're still holding, congratulations. But guess what? You don't win, you don't make any money unless you take profits, right? Think about all the people, XRP, right? Back here at 350. Remember how many people were excited about this up here at 350? Everyone's talking about it, right? Another good example is silver, right? $110. Everyone just buy silver, buy silver, buy silver. Gold, same story. We've seen this over and over again the last couple of years, right? Gold hit 5,600. It's down 30% from the top, right? Silver's down even worse, right? And again, I don't care what the asset is, right? 50% drop from the top on silver. So again, if you don't take profits, you don't win. It's not a winning trade unless you take profits. So the people that are still holding Marvel and that are telling everybody on Twitter to buy Marvel, buy chip stocks, they're going to get smoked. I mean, it might not happen tomorrow or next week or next month, but eventually this thing is going to come back down here, folks. Okay? I think we're in a massive AI bubble right now, and I think the bubble's going to pop. And I can't tell you what the exact day or week is, but again, every time this thing gets up off the averages, it comes back down. It comes back down. Everything comes back down. And again, you might be up big on Marvel, but again, you don't win unless you take profits. So it's just hard to see sometimes because again, people get greedy. People are up 700%. They're like, "Oh, I'm never going to sell." Right? Just like XRP, right? Everyone's talking about XRP up here at 350. Now everyone's scared to buy it, right? Everyone wants to buy it up here though, because again, it's exciting. And again, it's hard to sell up here, right? It's hard to sell assets when things are going crazy because everyone's excited. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's having a good time, right? And you're just like, oh, maybe I should just hold it a little bit longer, a little bit longer, a little bit longer, right? And then we get this dip, and now where are you? You're in despair. Why? Because, again, you didn't listen to the signal. You didn't take profits. And again, don't shoot the messenger, guys. This is just how the market moves, right? These guys need you excited up here buying so they can sell, right? These guys, the smart money, they can't sell up here unless retail is buying, right? Someone was buying up here. People were buying up here, okay? Because, again, the price was up there. There's always a buyer and there's always a seller. So, again, our strategy here is pretty simple, pretty basic. It just requires a lot of patience. Aerodrome, guys, I think this is going to be a $5 to $10 crypto. Sorry about my dogs. I think this is going to be a $5 to $10 cryptocurrency. Shout out to Jeff, man. I'm up pretty big on this right now, over 25. Hey, cut it out. They only start barking when I start my live streams. Okay, sorry about that. This one's got a green dot here, though. Again, I think Aerodrome looks extremely strong above 30. One sec. I'm going to go shut my dogs up. All right, we're back in business. Aerodrome, though, guys, I love it. And again, it gave the signal down here at 30. It's giving you another one here. I think this popped up at the beginning of the week right here at around 40. It's up 10% today. I think this thing's going to the moon, dude. We've done our research. We've done our due diligence. Jeff's filled me in a lot on this, and it's going to be one of the biggest DEXs in my opinion. They're very tightly integrated with Coinbase, and I think it's going to hit $5 to $10 one day. It's sitting at 50 cents right now. So again, we're just waiting for the wave to come back up here and give us a red dot now. When that happens, we will take our profits, but that one's green, so that one's on the favorites list. So far for the favorites, we got Roblox, MSTZ, and Aerodrome. I will be sharing this list with you guys here after the stream. TXN, again, another chip maker. Again, everyone's jacked up. Everyone's having a good time, right? Look what we got, though. Red dot. Again, we're not buying assets up here. Where do we want to buy? We want to buy into the mean or below the mean, right? That average, that 4-year average, okay, that's sitting right here at 190. It's 60% off of the average. So again, we're not touching it. If you want to be a day trader and go day trade it and play the volatility, all the power to you. It's just not our strategy. So anytime the wave is up here, we're just not interested. TSM, same thing, way off the average. Our time to buy was right back here. And again, when it comes to our strategy, guys, we get like 1 or 2 times a year to buy these assets. 1 or 2 times a year to play these assets. Okay, you get one opportunity, like 1 or 2 opportunities a year. That's it. That's all you get. 2025, you could have bought this right here at 145. It's up at $500 right now. Again, we missed the boat according to our strategy. Okay, we want to buy when the wave's down here. So we're just going to wait for it to reset, and then we will take action. We got STM, again, another chip-making stock. Where'd we get the signal? Back here in December, $22. Who was talking about STM? Nobody. Now it's up here at 80 bucks and everybody loves it. Again, this move cannot continue, right? We've gone up for almost 13, 14 weeks in a row, okay? Just wait till it comes back down. That's all we're doing. So I'm taking that one off the green list as well. Play, this is Dave & Buster's, the restaurant company. Okay, it's back down here at the COVID lows, back at around $9. It had a nice pop up there to 50. This one looks decent. Their earnings, you see how they're just all red? They're just, I don't know. The restaurant industry, and the housing industry right now, I'm not a big fan of. Osmosis, I think there's something going on with this one. It had this huge move up from 3 cents all the way to 12, and then it pulled back here to around 5. But I think this one is definitely an under the radar play. It's a DEX on the Cosmos network, so it's kind of like what Aerodrome is, but for Cosmos. Aerodrome's built on the base network, so this is a DEX. I'm going to put this one in the favorites for next week. The Honest Company, we've been tracking this for a while. The signal came down here in February at around 2. That one looks like it could take off next week. Doesn't look too bad. Not going to be on my favorites, but it looks good above 340. RGTI, again, another quantum computing play here. Everyone's saying quantum computing is the future. We got our signal right there at 14. It looks okay here as long as it holds on to 18 bucks. But again, when the wave's up here, it's just not our favorite. Here's TTWO. I believe these are the guys that make Grand Theft Auto video game company. Again, just not interested in that one. DJT, this and Snapchat were my two worst trades over the last year. I think we started buying DJT around 15. I got stopped out. But it's down here. It's given a monthly alert here. So if Trump's media company is going to recover here, now would be the time to buy it. If you're looking to go long on it, DJT, again, these monthly signals are extremely accurate. And, again, it's sitting at an all-time low right now. So I'm not going to put that one on my favorite just because it's been so bad, but it does have a very interesting signal showing up. Here's AVGO. AVGO, again, way up here, chip-making company. Okay, just not interested. USO or USAR, again, red dot, not interested. DoorDash looks good. I like DoorDash. Again, if we're referencing our mean here, right, the mean, we're sitting right on it, right? That blue line, we're sitting right on it. We don't want to buy assets way up off of it, right? That's when everyone's excited. DoorDash, again, very interesting business model. They deliver food and things like that. I think they deliver groceries too. Interesting business model. Their earnings look good. It's got the green dot. I do like DoorDash here for next week. MSOS, this is a cannabis ETF. Again, the wave's just too far up there. A-Firm, that thing's taken off. Looks okay here above 60. Not going to be on the favorites for next week though. Lucid, I think I'm going to put this one on the list. We bought this one at $6. It did go down to like 450, but if you look at the monthly chart, again, it's given the monthly signal. Uber has a really big partnership with these guys. They're an electric car maker. They're kind of getting involved with Uber. I think they're making their electric vehicles, like the self-driving cars for Uber. So I think Uber's going to use their company to create those. Again, they have a 10% stake. Uber has a 10% stake in these guys. Their stock has just been absolutely annihilated. So this is one of those recovery plays that could be a big hitter. Again, high risk, high reward. They're obviously losing money, but the Uber partnership is very interesting. So I'm going to put that one on the favorites list. Okta, really nice move here. Again, got our signal down here around 70, had a 100% move. Now it's pulling back again. When the wave's up here, we're just not interested anymore. Okay, we missed our opportunity on that one. AMAT, same thing. Missed our opportunity. Opportunity was here at 138 bucks. KSS, this is Kohl's. Not my favorite. We got Cake. This is the DEX for Binance. This is, I believe, the second or third largest DEX in the world. I do like PancakeSwap here. I think PancakeSwap looks really good. You could buy that one on Coinbase. We got AKT given a red dot here. So again, anytime you get the red dot, you're going to want to use that stop loss. I put a stop loss on this one at 55 cents if I was still in it. I did sell mine right around here, right around 70 cents after we bought it right here in March, around 30 or 40. And it's sitting up here at 76 now, so we'll see if this one can hold on to that low. I think crypto charts are looking really, really good going into next week. That's not going to be a favorite, though. Moderna really breaking out here. That one had the green dot last week. We'd want to see that one maybe pull back a bit. Grab Holdings, this is, I believe, the Chinese DoorDash, if I'm not mistaken, but that looks good. It's got a signal there, way off of the 4-year average here. They got pretty good earnings here. Their earnings look actually really good. Okay, if you look at their earnings, guys, this is how I know a company's growing, right? You look at their earnings down here, you hit the little E, and it will tell you their revenue, how much they're reporting. Last year in April, they reported $773 million. So when you're looking at these numbers, you want to see that number going up, right? You want to see them making more and more money. Okay, you can see it went from 773 to 819 to 873 to 906 to 9. So they're increasing their revenue every single quarter. Okay, and they got the green dot down here. We also had one back here at around 3. So these two dots are coming at the same price. That tells us that this level right here is potentially the bottom, right? So we'd want to be a buyer of this name. Stop loss at 320. I think grab looks good. It's even got the MACD crossover here. That one looks good for next week. So far the favorites. Here's the favorites. Again, I'm going to share this list with you guys here next week. Wow, Aerodrome's going to break 50 cents here, Jeff. It's going to break 50 cents. Jeff says he bought grab yesterday. I think that's a great buy. What else we got? IONQ, again, another quantum computing play. We played this one this year too, down here in April at around 27. It went up almost 200%. That was a huge trade there. Okay, around 165%. But again, now we're trending off of the moving averages. So again, red dot, we're just not interested, right? We want to buy when the wave is down here. Given a green dot, deck. This is, I believe, a home building company. Again, I'm just not excited about home builders. ASML. This one's ripping, almost at $2,000. Again, look at the separation here off of the EMAs, right? We are in a bubble when it comes to chip stocks right now. Not interested in that. IREN, not interested. RZLV looks okay. It's just very choppy. Disney actually looks pretty good for next week. I'm going to put Disney on there. That one had the green dot this week. Amazon still coming down. Amazon gave us the signal back here at 270. ANET too high. SoFi looks really good. This has been on our favorites list probably for the last 3 weeks or 3 months since March. Okay, we started getting these signals right here around 15 to 16 bucks, and we're just chopping. But yesterday or last week, we broke over the EMA. You see how we broke over the 9 EMA there, that orange line? That's the 9 EMA on a weekly chart. That's the 2-month moving average. Again, when we break out over the orange line is normally when the momentum kicks in. When we're down below the EMA, right, that is when we are in a bear market. So we've been chopping. SoFi looks really good for next week. I do have a position on that. Robinhood, where we buy Robinhood, down here at 70. Shout out to Bobby. Bobby, are you still holding your options on this? Because this thing looks like it's about ready to absolutely explode. Again, I wouldn't necessarily start a position here. I might wait for a little bit of a pullback, like on the 4-hour chart or maybe the daily. Right? Again, we want to buy when the wave. That's why it's so important, guys. It's so important to buy down here because again, no one's excited down here. You guys get that? Like no one starts to get excited until we're starting to go up, right? This one off the green dot's already up 59%. So you lost out on 59% of your gains if you're buying today, right? We were buying down here. And again, we chopped and chopped and chopped for months and months and months, right? Boring, 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 right? Boring, 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 okay? The boring phases is where the smart money loads up, okay? This is where the majority of retail wants to buy. When we're already at the top, when we've already had a massive move, right? Everyone's talking about MU right now. It's already way up, dude. It's already way up. We don't want to touch it up there. We want to touch it down here, okay? I think Hood's going to be a banger, but honestly, I'd rather buy SoFi than Hood because SoFi hasn't really taken off. I have a position on Hood. I'm holding my position until I get a red dot here on the weekly. Again, the wave's up here now. Again, it's not going to be our favorite now because, again, the wave is up here, right? We missed out on 59% of the trade already. That doesn't mean it's not going to go up here to 160, okay? But, again, the risk to reward for our strategy is gone. Bobby says he's up 88% on those options. That's awesome, brother. CLSK, again, waves up here, just not interested. Okay, URI, again, big move, waves up here, not interested. EIGN, this is going on the favorites too. I think Slow Train bought this one with me, but I think we're in at like 20 cents. It's sitting at around 23. It looks really good. This is an Ethereum name here, breaking out over the 9, got the green dot. Everything's looking really good on that, up 5% today. I think that one's got a lot of room to go. Axles down here, we just need the green dot on that one. It's just been chopping for some time. We got Riot here. So again, waves up there, no longer interested. Again, time to buy was right here at $13. You're up 150%. DAL, Delta Airlines, again, wave way up there, no longer interested. Target, again, time to buy was down here at 80.90. I got too impatient on Target and ended up selling, I think, somewhere around $100. It's obviously up now, but again, we're not interested up here. APLD, same thing, not interested. Not interested. The VIX looks okay. Mara again, up there, just not looking to buy that one. UAL, this one's still continuing to fly. Again, not interested. Anytime the wave's up here, again, it's just not our time to buy. It doesn't involve our strategy. DocuSign, though, that one got the signal right here at 43, and it's still sitting at 43. This looks okay. I just looked for the green dot on that one. ALK, again, crossed over here. Again, time to buy was down here at $36 to $39. It's almost at 50 now, but you can see that downtrend that it's stuck in. That one would need to break out over like 55 to confirm that. Render looks interesting here. PANW, again, everyone's buying chip stocks right now. We're up 10 weeks in a row. Must be time to buy. No, we don't want to buy. We want to buy after 10 weeks to the downside. Beautiful buying opportunity right there on PANW at 150. I'm going to go ahead and put that one back on the red list because, again, it's just too extended. CMG looks good. This is Chipotle Mexican Grill. I got a couple of these by my house, but again, down here at 30 bucks, looks like the bottom. That one's got the green dot for next week. TTD, this thing I got stopped out on last week. I think I had a stop loss around 1950. And again, my stop loss broke. It hit, and this thing's just getting crushed. QNT looks good for next week. Again, where did our last signal come down here in March? Right there at around 66, 67, sitting at 71 bucks. Nice reversal candle this week. I think crypto charts are looking fantastic next week. I'm going to put Quant on the favorites list. GoodRx, I'm still in this position. I got a stop loss on it, I think around 240 off the red dot again. Anytime we get a red dot, we use a stop loss at the previous low. The previous low is right there at around 250. And as long as it holds on to 230, 240, I think GoodRx still looks okay here. It's sitting right on the 9 EMA. I just need that thing to really explode next week and not lose that 9. DOUL looks pretty good. This one gave the signal back here at around 98. It's up to 125. This one looks like it could keep going, just not my favorite for next week. GRT just keeps sinking. LDO keeps sinking. JBHT, again, time to buy was down here at 130. Time to buy right here was in October at 130. It's sitting up here at 300 bucks. Again, way off the average, so we want to see a retracement on that one. This one is S. This is a cybersecurity company here. Their earnings are pretty stagnant. That one really needs to hold on to 14 bucks there. RBRK, again, too high. HPQ, too high. NISIT, too high. CELH, though, looks really good. This is Celsius Holdings. Where are the dots at? The dots are right down here. Okay. Again, where do we want to buy? When the wave is down here. Why do we want to buy when the wave is down here, guys? Because we've had a big drawdown, right? A big drop. This thing was up here at around $67 when we got our red dot right there in October of 2025. It is currently down from that high 53%. So if it just goes back to this high, you're doubling your money. So CELH looks really good for a stock next week. Airbnb's trying to break out there. We got ODFL, too high. GoDaddy looks good. Okay, GoDaddy looks good. We just need our signal on GoDaddy, but again, pulled back from $200 all the way to $77. Looks good. FSLR, that's a solar company. Again, time to buy was right here in March. 185 up to 300, 100% move. 100% move is like what we're shooting for, guys. Anything after that is just hopium. Right? If you guys can make 100% on every single one of your trades, you guys got to do very, very well in the markets. And again, this strategy is not 100%, but you guys could see from the chart, right? The best time to buy is when this wave is down here giving a green dot. Gave one right there at 126, went up to 284, pulled back to 185, gave the signal right there in March, popped up to 326, right? Beautiful move. Again, one of our sell strategies is based on the daily chart here. We want to sell the red dot in the red zone on the daily, okay? That's where we like to sell. That's sell strategy number 1. Sell strategy number 2 is to sell the red dot on the weekly, okay? Those are our selling strategies. If you guys are not familiar with these indicators or the strategy, you guys can come over here to the Discord. I have a free trading course right here in the trading course tab. There's like 13, 14 videos. You guys can watch that this weekend if you want to. Don't do it on Sunday, though. Make sure you go barbecue something or do something for your old man. And yeah, that's a free trading course over there. So if you guys want to check that out, again, it's in the trading course tab under the onboarding section. The Discord link is in the bio, in my bio here. Okay, and that will teach you about our selling strategy and our buying strategy. Very straightforward, very simple. We just try to keep it as simple as possible. We don't try to overcomplicate things because trading, it doesn't have to be complicated. Our strategy, though, does take a tremendous amount of patience and discipline. Okay, it requires you to hold. Okay, all of our trade setups, everything we do here, every time we take a trade, we are 1 to 6 months out on our investments. Okay, That means a minimum. You have to be willing to hold for a minimum of 6 months. So if you're putting positions on, like Jeff's saying over here, he said he bought CELH yesterday. So Jeff should be looking out to January right now. He should be thinking, okay, I'm going to wait till January to sell this thing. And sometimes it happens fast. Sometimes you get the sell signal in a month. Sometimes you'll get it in 3 months. Sometimes you'll get it in 6 months. Sometimes it might take 8 or 9 months. But typical time frame for these signals for the trade to play out is 1 to 6 months. Right? From here back in April or February 2025, it went from February 2025 to October 2025. So let's do some math. Okay. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So that was a 9-month hold. I guess we got a signal right there in August, right? So that was about a 7-month hold to go from 25 to 60. I mean, if you were willing to hold for that long and sell, you made 178% on your trade. Where are you going to get 178% returns, right, outside of the stock market and crypto? You're not going to get it in real estate. Okay, you're not going to get it in Pokemon cards or trading cards or gambling on sports games. Okay, you're going to get it buying good quality companies at good prices, right? Our whole goal here at Overkill Trading is to buy great assets at great prices. Is CELH a great asset? I would say yes. I see their energy drink in every freaking store that I go to. Is it at a great price right now? Well, if I look at the 4-year average, the 4-year average is at $40. I'm getting the opportunity to buy it right here in June of 2026 at $30. So I am getting, right, we're getting a 22% discount. Okay, go to the gas pump today. If it was 25% off, you'd be happy, right? I saw gas is coming down. Gas has been over $5 for who knows how long. It's under $5 now. I'm jacked up. I'm having a good time, right? I'm excited. Yeah, $4.87 for some gas, baby. It should be the same thing when you're investing, right? But again, a lot of people get scared down here. People don't want to buy down here because the sentiment is not good. A lot of people only want to buy when things are good, when things are going great, right? When we're up here and XRP is going to 10,000 by the end of the year. What do we call that? We call that delusion, okay? Greed, right? We don't want to buy when people are greedy. We want to sell when they're greedy, when everyone's talking about it, when everyone's having a good time. If you sell somewhere like right here and it keeps going, guess what? We don't care because our goal is to be consistent. If you're buying down here and selling right here, you're beating the majority of people. There's not many people that can rack 100% trades consistently. Okay, and I feel like our strategy does that pretty well. It just requires patience sometimes. It requires you to sometimes sit through drawdowns. Okay, it's okay to be wrong in the short term sometimes, guys. Like going back to the Ethereum chart here. Again, I started buying Ethereum right here at 1900. We sold all of our Ethereum up here between 4,000 and 5,000. Okay, look at that red dot right there in August. This is when everyone was excited about Ethereum. Okay, this is when everyone was saying Ethereum is dead down here. Okay, remember that? Boom. April of last year, Trump's putting tariffs on 1,500 Ethereum all the way up to 5,000. Ethereum's dead. Ethereum's the greatest thing in the world. Okay, what are they saying about Ethereum right now? It's dead. It's a dying project. Okay, that is the kind of sentiment where we want to buy. And again, it's not easy to buy when everyone's saying that because if you're listening to the crowd, right, a lot of the time they have no idea what they're talking about because the majority of people were telling you to buy Ethereum up here at 4,000 or 5,000. Okay, and they were telling you to sell down here. They're doing the same thing right now. Oh, bear market's coming. Guys, the bear market started for crypto back here in August, okay? That was the start of the bear market. Go look at any of the crypto charts. All of the signals came back here in August and September. Okay, that was the start. The bear market, we're 10 months into the bear market, guys. Okay, we're at the end of it right now. So, again, you can listen to the noise or you can listen to the charts. We go off the data here. We don't go off of what we think or what we feel. We just go off what the chart says. If we're getting a green dot down here, okay, and we get one at 1900 and it dips $200, it's just something you got to sit through sometimes, right? Of course, I would love for it to just go back up to 5,000 tomorrow. But again, we use logic here as well. Logic, data, and discipline. Those are the 3 things we focus on here, okay? It doesn't make logical sense to sell an asset that's trading 30% below its 4-year average. At least wait till it goes back to the average, right? At least wait till we get a bounce back up there to sell. Okay, but we're not going to be selling until we get this red dot up here, or we get that red dot in the red zone that I talked about earlier on the daily chart. ABT, this one's still sinking. Looking for a signal on that one. GMX, this thing just looks ugly. Not really sure why that one's on my watch list. KMB looks good. I like this one for next week. We did get the signal right here at around 98. It's around 102. These guys pay a really good dividend, though. I think they pay around a 6 to 7% dividend. It's breaking out over the 9. I think that one looks good. V-Chain's still struggling. We got Uber. I got stopped out of Uber, like right here. They literally stopped me out and then pushed it right back up. It does have a green dot for next week, so I'm going to put that one back on the favorites list. PayPal, I just think this is extremely undervalued. They have the lowest PE they've ever had in history, and they're making more money than they ever have. Again, sitting at like a 10-year low, okay, down here at the 2017 lows. And I just don't know why this thing is so undervalued right now. But I'm buying it. I have a big position on it, and I like it here. Looking for the green dot next week. That's on the favorites list. We got Rum. Again, too high. Jasmine. Jasmine's still having some trouble. I want to see Jasmine pop up over that orange line. Ford's coming down. RSR's coming down. CNC, again, too high. Given the red dot, we'd be a seller of that one. We got SE. SE actually looks pretty good here. It's got the green dot right there. That one looks good for next week. Let's go ahead and put that one on the favorites. We got Oscar. Again, too high. Again, we're taking profits on that. Okay, where was the time to buy? Boom, right there at 12 bucks. Rip it. Okay, from March to June. March, April, May, June. 4 months of holding. You're up over 150%. HNT, I have a position on this, but this is pretty risky play. They're a huge depend company. Lots of real world utility. They have partnerships with like T-Mobile and AT&T and some Mexican or some Mexico telecommunication company. They're sitting at an all-time low. I just like the fundamentals of it. The chart looks very scary, but again, all-time low. Looking for the green dot there next week. If that one bounces back just to the 4-year moving average from where it sits, you're talking about a 1,500% move. So a 15x on that if that plays out. So I have a small position on that, and I'm just playing that that's going to recover. Crocs, again, up there, no thank you. We're good. Owl, this one looks okay as long as it holds on to $9. FLR, I do like FLR for next week. This one, I believe, does have the monthly alert, so they just got listed on Robinhood as well. That one looks very interesting. We got Oracle. Oracle's testing that low right there at 174. Again, the wave's too high. We bought this one down here at 140, traded it up here to 250. It's sold off. It still looks okay here as long as it can hold on to 175. I think next week's going to be a very interesting week. We did get the peace deal between Iran and the United States, but now I guess Israel's bombing somebody else, and Iran's like, oh, the deal's off. So, God, that's why I just can't listen to the noise, guys. I just don't listen to the news. I don't care what the news says. You show me the chart, I'll tell you the news. You show me the chart, I'll tell you what the news is. Okay? So, UNH, again, too high. Time to buy was down there at 270. We got GTLB given a red dot here. That one really needs to hold on to its low last week at 25. We got eBay way too high for us. CrowdStrike way too high. They got a stock split coming up too as well. We got DKNG actually pulling back here into the moving average. I just think there's too much competition with the sports betting stuff. I really liked DKNG back here when it came out because, again, sports betting, it was like the only app where you could bet on sports. But now I feel like there's like 100,000 of them. So I think they're losing market share is what's happening. Their revenue is actually going down. So if it could hold 24, it looks good, but I just don't like the fundamentals of that. Bitcoin dominance, we'd love to see that just sell off next week. We got TMUS. T-Mobile looks good. T-Mobile's sitting, again, right on our 4-year average. Again, where do we want to buy our assets, guys? Where do we want to buy our assets? We want to buy into the moving average or below the moving average. We never want to buy up here. So if we're looking at the mean, the 4-year moving average, which is the blue line, that is where we want to buy. Okay, we don't want to buy way up here, right? Up at 280. Look at that. 280 all the way down to 180. This one got a green dot last week. I think that's a good solid play. I actually think they pay a dividend too. Let me confirm that for you real quick. They pay a 2% dividend, and their PE ratio is sitting around 19 right now. So I think TMUS looks really good here. That one's on the favorites. GIS, I'm going to put this one over there as well. We talked about this one a little bit last week. This is General Mills. They're a cereal. They make like cereal and food and stuff like that. Their stock has just been annihilated from $90 all the way down to 33. These guys pay a 7.5% dividend. Okay, you look at their dividend over here. 7.5% dividend, 8 PE ratio. So just for the PE ratio, if you guys don't know what that means, you guys can chat GPT it or look up some YouTube videos, but a quick breakdown. Typically what I look for, I listen to Warren Buffett, guys. I've listened to a lot of his speeches, read a lot of the books he recommends. He tells us, right? He says that he looks for companies trading between a 15 and a 25 PE ratio. That's to him, that's what fair value is. Does that mean it's the exact number? No, but it's a good reference to use. So if he says a company's cheap trading at a 15 PE ratio and a company's trading at an 8 PE ratio, right, that means it's very cheap, cheaper than what Warren Buffett would say. And again, the 7% dividend is very interesting on this, and this stock has just been absolutely annihilated, just down to the floor. So I think this could be one you just give to your grandkids or something one day. I mean, $90 all the way down here. I mean, just for the dividend at 7%, I think it's great. Again, very beat up. We'd be looking for a bounce right here around 30. I'm going to put that one on the favorites list just for the sake of the dividend. We got GE too high, FedEx too high. Again, where should we have bought FedEx? Down here at 160. All the way up here at 340 now. Okay, just ripping. XCN looks good. I want to see a green dot on that one next week. That one's going in the favorites list. We got ET coming down here. Again, we bought this one back here at 16. Nice move up there to 20. Now it's pulling back. MOH, a little too high. PG too high. Atom, I do like Atom for next week. That's a crypto. Just need to see the green dot come back. We did get this one right here at around 170, so it's pretty close to where the signal came last at 170. These guys pay around 20%, so they give staking rewards. So staking rewards are kind of like a dividend, but for crypto, you can stake Atom on Coinbase, and I think they're paying like anywhere from 15 to 20% right now just for staking it on their platform. So I bought Atom, I think around $2. And I'm just staking it and earning right until the wave comes back up here and gives me a red dot. I like that one for next week. We got Shiba Inu. Again, Shiba Inu was all the hype back here in what was it, 2021? Again, everyone's excited. Oh my gosh, it's a dog. And then, oh my gosh, now it's sitting at an all-time low. I just don't like Shiba, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of that. UPS looks okay. Algorand looks good for next week. It just needs a green dot. Baba, I did buy Baba this week. I think I entered around 110. The reason I bought Baba was off a golden dot. So we do have something called a golden dot here on the daily. So that's just like a buy signal based on the daily chart here. It's sitting at the bottom of the fib. So just like how we want to buy when the price is up here in the red zone, right? If we're topping out in it, we'd want to buy closer to the bottom of it. So that's a buy signal there on Baba. I just want to get a little bit of Chinese exposure. Alibaba is the biggest Chinese company in the world. So I went ahead and took a small position on this last week. I think I took it right here like at 110. I'm down $3 on it, but ultimately I just want to see the green dot here on the weekly. Things been hit hard here from 200 all the way down to 107. And yeah, I might average down if we get a weekly, but I did buy that one. I'm going to put that one on the favorites list because of that green dot. This is Monster Beverage. Again, up here at $90, way too far off the average. Our time to buy was back here in February of last year at 47. That's up close to 100% now. USA, Australia. What time's that at, Bobby? I'm not a big soccer guy. What time's the Mariners game? That's what I want to know. Mariners game, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock tonight. HUM, nice move here off the bottom. 170, I'm pretty sure we called that one out. That's a huge move. But again, it needs to cool off now. It needs to cool off. Berkshire Hathaway, no thanks. HubSpot, this thing just keeps getting whacked. Shoot, I'd like to see that one break out over the 9. Peace Guy looks pretty interesting here. Pinterest, no thank you. ServiceNow needs to hold on to 90. Adobe still falling. I wouldn't touch Adobe. I don't know why that's on my watch list. But I think Adobe's a failing company, guys. I really don't think they're going to outlast AI. I think AI is going to put them out of business. MDB had a nice move here off of the bottom there at 225. Went all the way up to 400. Now it's pulling back. We got MA, MasterCard. That one got a green dot last week. That one looks good. KO, Coca-Cola, too far off the average. Again, time to buy was here and right here. KTA, still hanging on to that 12-cent level. We want to see that one pump next week. It's sitting at 14. I think I entered that one around 15 cents. I'm down a little bit on it. NVO looks okay here. I'd like to see a green dot on that. Ethereum's on the favorites list. Ethereum down here at these prices is just ridiculous. Okay, 30% discount. IMX looks decent down here. What else we got? Twilio too high. BIB too high. Celsius is, or I'm sorry, Cetus is going on the favorites. Another DEX. This is the DEX on Sui. Love that name. Zoom, no thank you. Eli Lilly, no thank you. JD, no thank you. Net, no thank you. Again, too high. Too high. Trump coin, That one's got the green dot. Again, I don't know what Trump's doing, but his meme coin has gotten absolutely annihilated. SNPS, no thanks. MRK, no thanks. NU looks good. This is a Brazilian bank. These guys actually look really good here. That one got a green dot there last week. Printing, trading at around a 19 PE ratio. So this actually looks really good going into next week. We'd be buyers of NU here. We got ARB just still sitting down there at 8 cents, not doing much. ICP not doing much. XRP, again, trading below its 4-year. We just need the signal on XRP next week. We'll put that one on the favorites list. We'll need to see that green dot pop up here in the next 1 to 3 weeks. Velo, again, too high. That one's cracking down. Ethereum, this is the Ethereum ETF. Again, just would love to see a green dot on that in the next 1 to 3 weeks. APT still sinking. Chainlink still sitting down here at a stupidly cheap price. I think Chainlink's an easily $80 to $100 coin one day. It's sitting at $70. I mean, it's down here at the 2024 lows. We've just been chopping around for the last 5 months. People are getting impatient, trading at a massive discount. We like it here. Snapchat, I don't know if you guys saw those goggles they revealed, but I sold my Snapchat position. Snapchat's been one of the biggest losers for me over the last year. That and DJT. I just had a stop loss at 5. It broke 5. Those glasses are absolutely hideous. I don't know what that CEO's thinking, but very disappointing. Very disappointing with the direction that company's going in. So, yeah, they're getting all these restrictions put on them and stuff. Like people under 15 can't even use their platform anymore. It just, yeah, it's unfortunate. It's a dog. So again, when I set my stop loss and it hits, right, you just can't look back, right? $5 was the stop loss off that. It broke 5, so I sold that one for a loss. That was a big loser for me this year. LRN, no thank you. One sec, my wife's calling. Okay, FSIV, this thing's just getting absolutely annihilated too. I mean, this thing is just down in the gutter. Uh, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know anything about this company. I did buy it like back here at like 120, got stopped out. FET, DOT just getting destroyed. We got STLA. I do like this company. They make Dodge and Ram. They're sitting down here at the 2016 and 2020 low. So if you're looking at past price history, right, this has been a very big support level for this company. They make Jeep and Dodge. So again, they bought them here at 2016, 10 years ago. They bought them here in 2020, 6 years ago, and they're sitting right here at the same price. Okay, we just want to see a signal on that one in the next couple weeks. CRM, another one I got stopped out on. Again, we were buying this thing right off these dots here at 160. 160 broke, so we were stopped out. That one looks like it's going to keep falling. Ray, this one just needs a green dot. HP, we got Orca. Orca actually looks okay here. Reversing there off of 90. Dow still coming down. SUI, again, huge platform. I think this one's very undervalued here, sitting down here at the 2024 lows. I'm going to put that one on the favorites list for next week. We just want to see that green dot pop up. AMT getting smoked. Babylon, very low cap play there. We got COP still coming down. All those oil and gas companies, again, coming down off the top. You got the topping signal right there at 135. It's sinking. We got CLF, again, just too high. Ondo's just hanging on right there to 30 cents. We got VXX just way up here. Again, that one looks very scary. Again, anytime we get that extended off the 4-year, it always pulls back. We got MSTR. MSTR needs to hold. If MSTR breaks 100, that's going to get really ugly for that company. There's people saying this company might go under if Bitcoin does end up breaking, but the way to play that would be MSTZ. We already talked about this one today. This one's on the favorites list, but this is the inverse ETF of MSTR. So when MSTR goes down, MSTZ goes up. So that one needs a green dot desperately. They desperately need a green dot. ASST, This one's still hanging on to 13. I'm out of that position. Novak's just sitting down here. Interesting healthcare play there. Up above 8. Donut just chilling. What is this? Near just needs to hold 180. Again, anytime you get the red dot, you need to set a stop loss at the previous low. Previous lows on this candle right there at 180. We got IBM again coming down. Where was everyone asking about IBM? It was up here. Okay, when we already had the big move off the your time to buy was right there into the average. Okay, you got a red dot in the red zone up here at 320. No, thank you. Uniswap, I actually added to this one last night. I added here off the green dot. Nice bounce there off of 360. This is a huge DEX on the Ethereum platform. Again, just playing the signal here. We got another signal right here at the same price and another one right here at around the same price. So you're getting a lot of signals right there at the $3 level on Uniswap, one of the biggest DEXs, decentralized exchanges out there. And they're sitting down here at a 2020 low. So look at that monthly candle too. That looks really good. Looks like we're probably going to get the monthly dot here in July on that one. So I'm buying that one, holding that one. XLM looks really good here as long as it can hold on to 18 cents. Watch that one for some continuation next week. I think Plume looks really good here. It just needs the signal. INJ just needs to hold on here to around 480. That'd be a stop loss for that. SOXS, I'm still staying long on this. I don't care how far it goes down. It's a 3x levered ETF, but guys, I can't look at this chart and tell you that, hey, this makes sense. This doesn't make sense, right? AMD, all these chip stocks are literally 70 to 80% off of their 4-year averages. So in order to short chip stocks, so when this starts going down, what's going to happen is SOXS is going to go up. And I started my position on this at around $5. So I'm down like 24% on it already. But again, I'm just staying long on it. Again, this is a 6-month swing trade. You can see price normally comes back into that white line up there. That white line's sitting at 130 right now. So from $3 to 130, if it comes back into that white line, that's a 2,800% move. Okay, almost a 30x trade on that. So yes, we're sitting through some volatility right now. If it goes down to $2, I'm probably going to buy more, but I don't see it hitting that. Again, I think chips are going to crack here, right? This is stupid prices, right? Every time we get this far off, we always have a retracement. It's just a matter of when, right? It's just a matter of when this thing is going to pull back. So it's not if it's going to pull, it's when, okay? It's when. Whenever these assets trade like this, way up off these averages, they always have a pullback. So I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid here. I'm staying short on chips just because of how far off their averages they are. It just doesn't make sense to buy stuff up there. SCO, this is a short on oil. So if you want to short oil, you could buy SCO, but I like how that one popped up there over its 9. CPNG looks good. That one's got the green dot there as well. That one is a Chinese e-commerce company from what I understand. And I got the signal there last week at around 16. It popped all the way up to 19, but it's breaking over its 9. That looks good. ELF looks good. I like ELF for next week. We got ATEC. This looks good too. Again, got the green dot a couple weeks ago. Right here at around 8. It's sitting at 9. Looks good. We got Lowe's. Lowe's is sitting right on its 4-year average. Let's put that one on the favorites as well. Again, green dot showing. Clorox looks good. Another dividend company. SMR. This is a nuclear energy company. This looks okay above $9. BMNR, this is a play on Ethereum. Again, looking for that green dot in the next couple of weeks. That one's on the favorites. Netflix is sitting on its 4-year average. We need to see the green dot on that one next week. Looking for the signal on Netflix. TEM looks good here as well. Again, green dot there. Bada bing, bada boom. TEM's looking good. Joby, J-O-B-Y. These guys are, I think they're a drone company. They don't make a whole lot of money yet, but again, they're sitting right on their 4-year average right now. We got the signal down here at around 8. It's sitting at 10. Looking for that one to bounce there off the 4-year. That looks good. AVAV, another drone company, again, sitting right on its 4-year. Again, are we buying up here at 400? No, absolutely not. Why not? Because we're way off of the moving average. Anytime we get that extended off the moving average, there's always a pullback. I actually like AVAV a lot here, right into the 4-year. ZS, we need a green dot on that one. Ulta looks good here. Ulta looks really good. This is the cosmetic company. Again, went all the way up here to 700, pulled all the way back here to 450. That's almost a 50% drop. Where are we sitting? Right into the mean. Again, where do we want to buy? We want to buy into the mean, into the average. Again, the blue line is the 4-year moving average, okay, or below it. Okay, and we're sitting right on it. Microsoft sitting on its 4-year. We just want to see a green dot on that. TM, this is Toyota. Toyota Motors sitting below its 4-year. We just want to see the green dot on that. AT&T is also sitting down here on the 4-year as well. We like AT&T here as well. Let me go ahead and see what the PE ratio on that is. That's sitting at around a 7 PE ratio. These guys pay a 5% dividend. Looking for the green dot on AT&T. That one's on the favorites list. And then last but not least, no, we got a few more. CRO's also way down here. Another crypto. Looking for the signal on that. PGY looks pretty good. UPST looks good. This is a lending company. PGY is a AI company. Again, time to buy though is down there at 10. Nike, I don't know, man. Nike looks interesting here at 40 bucks. If that thing recovers, right, you should see a pretty nice trade. I'm not going to put it on the favorites list. INTU is just getting smoked. I don't know what's going on with this thing. This is a huge company, guys. They make a lot of money. I don't know if AI is affecting them or what, but they own TurboTax, QuickBooks. Pretty much every business owner I know uses them for their taxes. And this thing's down from 800 down here to 267. I'm going to put it on the favorites list because I want to see the green dot on that one when it pops. ETH BTC looks good. Coinbase looks really good here. Coinbase, we just need the signal on, but we've just been chopping around for the last few months since February or January there. Again, we haven't gone anywhere. Again, markets do three things. They go up, they go down, or they go sideways. We want to see the green dot on Coinbase tomorrow, or I'm sorry, next week. I think that one looks good. Thermo Fisher looks okay. Litecoin looks very undervalued here. Again, it's bounced right here at this level since 2020, all the way back to 2018. It's bounced right here at around 40. So again, every time this price hits this level, it's normally a good time to buy. This thing was as high as $400 back here in March of 2021. That was the last bull run. It's sitting at 44 now. ETH is already on the favorites list as well. We got Rocket Lab or Rocket Mortgage. That one looks good. BNB sitting right there on its 4-year. We got Bitcoin here. So Bitcoin's still holding on like a champ to that low of February, right? We called the bottom in February. It's been the bottom for almost 4 or 5 months now. We've just been sitting here. As long as we hold 59, that looks interesting. We'd love to see a green dot on BTC pop up in the next 1 to 3 weeks. We got PGR. This is progressive. They also pay a really nice dividend. I think they pay like 6% or something like that. But it's sitting down here on the 4-year. We like progressive. That's the insurance company. Shopify looks good as well. Shopify looks good as well. We got PLNT. This is Planet Fitness. Again, huge dive here, down about 50-60% from the top. That one looks good. That one's going on the favorites. And last but not least, we got AVE. AVE, what I want to see is a monthly. Okay, it's sitting right back down here at the 2023 lows. It's bouncing right there at 57, right where it bounced back here. I think this looks very interesting. Down 10 months in a row. You guys know that altcoins, this is the worst sell-off in altcoin history. I think 16 months of sell pressure on altcoins. And yeah, they're flushing everybody out. So Abe's a huge name, big, decentralized, like a decentralized bank. I'm going to put that one on the favorites list just because I like where it's bouncing. And that's everything we're going through. So here's the favorites. These are the favorites here for next week, guys. All these names that we just covered. I'm going to go ahead and share this with you guys over here in the Discord. You guys can come over here to the watch list. So this is the favorites for 6-19. These are the favorites. Boom. You guys can now download that playlist by clicking on that link. You guys could check out all those links or all those names here over the weekend. If you guys joined the replay a little late, you guys can always watch the replay of these live streams right here in the latest tab in the Discord. Just click on this link right here, and that will take you over to YouTube here and take you back to the beginning of this video. But that's the watch list, folks. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. God bless you guys. And we'll be back here live on Monday going over my portfolio and then some chart requests as well. I got to get rolling here. I got a lunch I got to get to. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys got some value out of this. If you did, smash that like. Let me know what you guys are watching down in the comment section below. If you guys need me, I will be active over here inside the Discord this weekend. If you're not a member of the Discord, it's literally $4 a month to join. If you guys pay for the year in full, that will get you access to pretty much all the trade alerts, the watch list, the 24/7 trade support, the advanced market analysis, research tools, instant chart lookups. We do have that chart request feature over here that allows you to look up any chart at any time. This is a limited feature now. It's limited to 5 people. I'm still trying to find a way to work around that 5 chart limit. But if you just come over here and type in /layout and then type in whatever chart you want, you could type in Tesla /layout Tesla. That will pull up the Tesla chart over here for you. If you guys don't have the indicators, you guys can look up 5 of these every single day. Okay, and that will get you access to the chart request. So sometimes it takes a second, but you could see here any moment it will pull up a live chart over here. You guys could look up any time frame. Here's Tesla's weekly chart right here. You guys could see what color the dot is, where the EMAs are. Very clean looking chart. You guys could do that instantly at any time. You don't got to wait for me to hop on here and do the chart request. Like I said, free trading course over here, guys. If you guys are new, check that out. Let me know what you think. And again, if you guys want the indicators, just click on this link right here. It takes a couple of clicks and everything loads right up into your TradingView account. Your screen will look exactly like my screen. With that being said, that's the watch list for next week, folks. Again, all these names, I just dropped that over here in the watch list tab. Let me know what you guys are watching down in the comments section if you guys are watching the replay. God bless you guys. Have a great weekend. Looks like Bobby said 3 p.m. Eastern is when the USA soccer team is playing, so maybe go enjoy that with a nice cup of joe. God bless you guys. I love y'all. We'll see you back here live on YouTube next week. Hit me up in the Discord if you need me. Peace.